So now we are going to learn about row, column, cell and ranges. So what is row? Every sheet of the spreadsheet is just a combination of a lot of rows and columns. So let's say we take an example of this row, this sheet. This is a row and the name of the row is 1, row number 2, 3, 4, 5, 16, 20. So this complete thing is called row. This complete thing is called column. Column is not denominated by number but by letters. So this is column A, this is column C, this is column D, G, so on and so forth. This is row, this is column. Now what is a cell? When we select one particular cell of this row and this column, this is called a cell. So if I highlight this, now this is called a cell. This cell belongs to 5th row and column number C, and this is called C5. It's standard nomenclature, so do not think that why it is not called as 5C. The world came together and decided. When I say world, I mean the people who developed it and the analysts who used it, they came together and decided, okay, we are going to say this as first column name and then row number. So this is called as C5. Any cell name of the Google spreadsheet, or if you have used Excel, Excel follows the same thing, always have initial alphabet and then some number. Now what happens if it goes after Z? So you see after column Z, it is AA, AB, AC, then it goes all the way to AZ and then start BA, BC, BA, BB, BC, so on and so forth. By default, when you open a sheet, you will only have columns up to Z. I'll show you how to delete the extra columns, don't worry about that. So this is a row, this is a column, this is a cell. Row is always denoted by a number, column is always denoted by a letter, and cell is denoted by column row, CR. So this is C5, this is F3. If I click on this cell, this column slightly gets highlighted, so I know it's I, and 10 slightly gets highlighted, so I know it's 10. So this cell is I10, which is also name of a car. That was a bad joke. Coming back to our list, so we know what is cell. Now what is a range? So far what we have seen is this is D7, which is one cell. What about this? This is called a range. When you denote more than one cell as a group, that's called a range. Now you can argue that one cell is also a range, which is just one cell in it, but it's okay. When it's just one cell, we do not generally call it as a range. When it is more than one cell, we call it this is a range. Now if I select this entire A, this is a column, but we can also say this is a range. When we select the entire row, this is one row, but we say this is a range because it has more than one cell. Now how we name a range? We know the name of a row is 3, name of a column is B. So when we select this 3 and we want to denote it as a range, we say 3:3. Now let me create a new sheet. So name of this range, one that is highlighted in yellow, will be 3:3 because it is just row 3. The name of this column that is highlighted in, by the way, I'm color blind, so during the tutorial I can just take some random color name, so don't worry that why I'm saying this. So let's say, okay, you can read the color name actually. So this is blue. So this column is called B:B, but we read it as B2B. So colon is read as 2. This one, if it is a range, which is neither a row, neither a column, so we take the upper left cell and the lower right cell. So upper left cell is G6. Lower right cell is J13. It's a good practice to write the cell or range name in capital letters. It's not wrong if you write in small letters, but it's a good practice to write in capital letter. So this is G6, this is J13. So this range name is G6 to J13. Now, whenever I say G6 to J13, it means this range. Now, if I want to denote one range of one particular sheet, now this G6 to J13 is present in all sheets. Over here also I can see G10, which is this, to J13, which is this. In each sheet there will be the same range. So if you want to denote the range of one particular sheet, then what we do is, first we write the sheet name, which is sheet 34, then we write exclamation mark, and then we write the range name to J13 sheet. Let me make it zoom. Okay, sheet 34 exclamation mark G6 to J13. If your sheet name has a space in it, for example, if I want to write this one, data 2, for that what we do is we close the name, delete, single inverted comma, data 1, inverted comma, close, exclamation mark, G6 to J13. If I want to denote G6 to J13 of data 1 sheet, then I write like this. When we write single inverted comma in a cell, it hides it. So don't worry that why it's not shown. If you double click this, you can see this. When we use this thing in the function, you will get more clear idea. But right now, just have in mind that whenever you see something like this, that there is exclamation mark, there is something in the left, and there is a range in the right, then you are sure that there is a sheet name, data 1, and in that sheet name, it is denoting this range. So this was about range. You can, when we say column E1, if I know exactly that column E starts at 1, and by the way, in your case, it would be on 100%, so it would be looking like this. Just so the video is clear, I have increased the zoom to 150%. So don't worry that why this is looking so big and your spreadsheet is not that big. So it's just because I have changed this to 150%. Now, if I know that column E is starting from 1, and if I scroll this down, it is ending at 1000. So this particular column, I can also write E1 to E1000. So it's the same thing. So E1 to E1000 or E to E is the same thing, but there is one difference. That is, if I add more rows at the bottom, then this becomes different, because now there will be E1500, but I have only selected up to 1000. But this will be same, sorry. Even if it is 1500 rows, it will still denote E1 to E100. But this E to E now and E to E then will be different, because right now it is 100 row long. At that point of time, it will be 1500 row long. So when we write like this, it means whatever be the length of E, take the complete range. Whenever we write like this, we say whatever be the length of E, start from 1 and go to 1000. I'm not worried about what happens to next. If I say E2 to E100, it means start from here and go to row number 1000. So these are some things about range. Let's again hide this sheet as of now. We have covered the basic nomenclatures. In the next video, we will start with some of the items in the menu and see how to use them.